Good morning, boys and girls. Before we get started, I wanted to show you my new shirt. It's a Pete the Cat Mom shirt. Isn't that pretty cool? My girls got it for me for Mother's Day. Now, I want to read you a new story. It's called Pete the Cat's World Tour, and it's by James Dean. This is the front cover, and it has the title on it and the author's name, and he's also the illustrator. You remember the author is the person who writes the words, the illustrator is the person who draws pictures. And then this is the back cover, and it has a little synopsis or a little bit of telling about what the story is about. It says, "Ready to rock out, so is Pete the Cat. In fact, he's about to go on a world tour with his groovy band. Pete and his bandmates get to try the best of what the world has to offer, from sipping mango lassies in India to taking a dip in Iceland's Blue Lagoon. Just don't forget your ticket." So let's read the story. Here's the title page. Look at all the places that he's going to go. Pete and his bandmates are going on a world tour. They are ready to rock. You see, they're in an airplane. The first stop is Mexico. Pete is very hungry before the concert. What should I eat? He wonders. How about tacos? Suggests Gus. Pete tries a taco filled with fish, salsa, and lettuce. Tangy, he says, and delicious. Gus eats one filled with nopales. That is a kind of cactus. How many of you like tacos? I do. Next, the band performs on a mountain in Peru. The view is awesome, says Pete, but it's a little chilly up here. Would you like a cup of Peruvian hot chocolate? Asks a fan. I would love some, says Pete. Everyone tries the hot chocolate and it warms them up. Pete, Peru is awesome. There's a bunch of llamas there. When the band arrives in Iceland, everyone is tired. That was a long flight, Pete says. We need to relax. Let's take a dip in the Blue Lagoon, suggests Octopus. It is cold outside and hot in the lagoon. The water is very soothing. Just what I needed, Pete says. Now the band will be ready to rock out tomorrow. In France, Pete wants something fancy. Should I have a baguette or an eclair? Says Pete. Try both, says the baker. Merci, says Pete. Pete eats his French treats in front of the Eiffel Tower. It is a beautiful sight. You see the word right here that says boulangerie. That's a bakery in France. That's the name of the bakery. And the Eiffel Tower. Miss Sight was to France and she got to see the Eiffel Tower. The next show is in London. The band jumps on a red double decker bus and explores the cool city. They see Big Ben. Look at the time. We've got to go to our next stop, says Grumpy Toad. And Big Ben is the big clock here. And Mrs. Sipe was in London when she was in college. Her band went there and played. And we got to see the double decker buses. Here's a top and a bottom. Next, the band performs with a cool local singer on the Great Wall of China. Afterwards, they're starving. They eat dumplings with chopsticks. I like Chinese food. I've never eaten dumplings though. In India, the band performs in front of a palace. They jam for hours in the hot sun. I could use a refreshment, says Pete. He takes a sip of cold mango lassi. Yum. And Miss V has been to India. That's where Her husband has relatives that live there, and that's probably it's supposed to be a picture of the Taj Mahal. Pete and his friends ride camels in Egypt. They rock out in front of the Great Pyramid. Do you think my drums will wake up the mummies? Asked Gus. Pete's on a camel there. Did you see that? The band rocks out at Victoria Falls. That's in Africa. It is a waterfall between Zambia and Zimbabwe. We are in two countries at the same time, says Squirrel. Groovy, says Pete. Look at the waterfalls. The last stop on the tour is Trinidad. Let's make this one count, says Pete. The band performs on the beach all day. The crowd goes wild. That was an amazing show, says Pete. I can't wait to come back. The worldwide tour is over and it is time to go home. There's no place like home, Pete says, but the world is full of groovy things and I can't wait to see them all. And there they are in the airplane flying home again. Maybe some of you have been on airplanes and traveled to some place. I know some of you have said already about going to Puerto Rico and you had to go in an airplane to go there. So you know what it's like to be on an airplane, but you know how good it feels when you come home. You miss everything and everybody. I hope you're having a good day. I'll see you again soon. Miss you. Bye.